Well, you sure like to switch it up. I do. I really, really do. What's up, kings and queens? It's your girl, Michelle. Belle is you. Belle in French is beautiful, so beautiful is you. And I want to start off this video by sending nothing but positive vibes, love, happiness, prosperity to every single person that is watching this video. So today's story time is how I transitioned from being military to a actress and model. I know it's totally different, on top of the fact that I was a military police officer. So changing from that industry to this industry is completely different. But I would try to make this video as quickly as possible, but you know, sometimes stories can carry on, so I'll try to stay focused, because sometimes I don't get focused, but I need to be focused. So it actually honestly started about a year ago. No, actually a year and a half ago. Let me be correct, because it actually started in the beginning of last year in 2021. I knew that I had a year from the time that I was about to, I had a choice whether I was going to just leave the military, my contract was going to be up, or I could re-enlist for another 6 to 8 years. And at the time, I was a military police officer. I was a staff sergeant. And I was close to home, but I was not happy. So I was very good at my job, you know. I did what I was supposed to do and everything, but I just was not happy. And it was a lot of stress on top of the fact that I was a single mother out here, working it, serving my country, you know, doing the mission, and just really just being me, you know. I don't even know how to explain it. Just really just out here doing my best to be me and serve my country at the same time. And you know, it was always stated, mission comes first. And I just wasn't in a place in my life where I agreed with that anymore. I wasn't in agreement with mission comes first anymore, due to the fact that I was a lot older. My son at the time was going to be turning 12. He was 11 at the time. And I had missed out on so much of his life, sacrificing, trying to make sure that he had a better life, trying to be the best role model I possibly could at that point in time. So I just had a lot of thoughts. I had a time where I just wanted to really slow down and really start doing what I wanted to do. You know, in this world, in this life, they try to tell you that, you know, if you get a good job, you know, you're making a lot of money, you're doing benefits and everything. And where I'm from, so let me clarify, where I'm from in Miami, we get paid our regular base pay, and then we get housing. And so with housing and base pay all together, I was making a pretty decent amount of money. If you want to see, you can always look up military.com, and they can show you the base pay on basically what we get paid annually. And on top of that, you can go by the years that a person's been in to know. So, you know, I wasn't the wealthiest person in the world, but I was doing very well for myself and to be able to provide for my son. But I was not happy because I wasn't doing what I wanted to do, you know. And like I said, they tell you in this world that they want you to, you know, go to school, get a job, you know, and have kids, and you know, that's living a dream, get a house, get a car, and all of that stuff. So, but I just was at a point in my life where I wasn't doing what I really wanted to do. You know, I've done things over the years to try to, you know, subdue that emotion, to subdue that passion that I had inside of me, but it just wasn't working for me anymore. You know, the hours that I was putting in, working 12 to 16 hours a day, because you know, your day starts from the moment that you get up to the time that you actually go to sleep. That's when you're actually working the whole time. And I didn't have enough time. I couldn't put my son in any type of sports really, because like I said, I was a single mom and I'm doing everything on my own, and I can't put him in a sports where I can't take him to practice. I can't do all of that stuff for him. So it was just a point in my life where I was like, this isn't going to work for me anymore. So what am I going to do? And honestly, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I really didn't. I had ideas, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. So fast forward from January to March. I say about March. I prior to that time, like I say, once I left high school, let me go back. Once I left high school, I was in modeling and doing acting and everything. So that came up in my head. Fast forward to March of 2021. I was like, you know what, let me get back into modeling and see how it would work for me. You know, I'm an older model now. And but I believe I still got it, you know what I mean? So to all you older models out there, you know, there is no age frame, there is no age, there's no weight limit, there's none of that. You are beautiful exactly as you are. I just had to throw that out there. I just had to say that. Okay, so you beautiful exactly as you are. So don't let nobody tell you anything different. And if they do, deuces to them. God bless, love, peace, and happiness. But they don't need to be on the same page as you. So I had to just throw that in there. So anyways, I was like, let me go ahead and try this modeling thing while I'm still in, you know, just to see where I stand and see how this is going to work for me. I know they say that models don't make that a lot of money or anything of that sort, but I can see how I feel and I can go back to school. So let me just see how this works. So I signed up for a few websites, and I had this one particular website that had this show that reached out to me. They saw my profile and they were like, we think that you would be perfect for our fashion show. It's like not really a pageant, because pageants are way more stricter. So it's more like a pageant fashion show, more fashion than anything. And they had different age groups. They had teens, they had middle, they had older women, they had athletic, they just had all these different categories. And so I signed up for the athletic category, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to apply for this. You know, I am older, you know, I kept saying that. I know people that are older than me right now, please do not get offended. Some people get real sensitive about it, but I'm just saying, I'm from where I grew up. You know, if you start at age 14, 15, then, you know, you started at a perfect time, and then after a certain age group, modeling is over, you know. But that has completely changed from what we are today, so thank you, Lord, for that. But I'm like, I'm a lot older, but let me see how this is going to work for me. So I went ahead and I applied, and I got in, and it's this huge, I didn't realize how big it was going to be. So I started working out as I started working out even more than I already was. And being in the military, that's like a natural thing. Working out, I ran, and I was different. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit more different than other people, because I actually enjoy working out. I actually enjoy running. Okay, I am a runner. I had to slow down a lot because of my knees and beating on that pavement, but I am a natural born runner, and I'm an athlete by heart, hands down. Okay, you couldn't tell me anything. So fast forward to October is when I started getting all this nervousness, where was like, is this really gonna work? How am I gonna do this? I've never done any type of competing before. I don't know if this is going to work for me. On top of that, I was coming close to leaving the military within a few months. How is this going to work? Like, I have real bills out here. I have a house, a mortgage, I have a car note. You know, how's this, like, I'm thinking about all of this, and this is just a competition. But then I made a decision with myself. I said, I only have one life to live. And because this competition is the week of my birthday, I was 31, turning 32. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to see it as a competition, because nobody can compete with you. Let me just put a little emphasis out there. Nobody can compete with you, okay? You are your own competition. And I had to bring it back to myself. I had to snap back and say, you aren't competing with anybody. This is an honor to be a part of this and to be able to just enjoy yourself, okay? So I decided that I was going to enjoy myself. So I want you to go ahead and take a look at this clip that I put inside of my journey during that week. Hello, hello. I'm so excited to be here. This is day one of Miss Fashion Global, and I just wanted to record. Look at that sunset, y'all. I just can't help it. I just wanted to record my very first day here, and the water being beautiful, the sunset being fabulous. Took me like almost 10 hours to get here, but you know, I took an extra hour off just to take me. I be pushing it, let's just say that. But I'm so excited to be here, and I cannot wait for day one. You know, I will keep you guys posted. It's Fashion Global 2021, 2022, and I'm in the fitness section, and I cannot wait to share my journey with you all. This is gorgeous, y'all. Ooh. Hello, hello. First of all, do you see the background? Yes, it's giving me life. Anyways, this is the official first day I'm in training, and I will keep you posted. I got my earrings that say, "What? Good queen." Here, you see it. So, anyways, this is Miss Fashion Global. So we will be having live, and I'll be giving y'all footage as much as possible until the next time, because you know we only got 10 minutes and get myself together. Look good. Mama look good, don't she, JoJo? Hey y'all, just finished doing the preliminaries for Miss Fashion Global. As you can see, makeup is on fleek. You know, I don't normally wear makeup like this, but I like it. You like it. Anyways, I hope to see y'all again soon. Give y'all an update. And I made it to the finish. I know I did. I already claimed it. I'm manifesting it. So you'll see me again soon and letting you know and confirming. It's starting to look as you can see, I was, oh my gosh, I was taken back. I was I was so excited that I won. I mean, who would have thought 600 contestants just went there at the end of the day to say, I'm going to enjoy myself. And it's my birthday week. Oh, honey, we're just going to be fabulous the whole week. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be fabulous the whole week. And I actually won, and it'll be passed on soon, but I'll forever hold that title for Miss 2022, Miss Fashion Globe, Miss 2022. Okay, so, and it's national. So, I mean, hey. So with that being said, I also had so many like wake up calls to the fact that I can live my dreams, I can follow my dreams. And something that I thought that was over when I started right out of high school, I can do now. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take that chance. I'm going to use my GI Bill, and I'm going to go to school full time, and I'm going to pursue my career in not just modeling, but acting, because acting and modeling these days go hand in hand. And I'm very good at what I do. I do believe in self-expression. Obviously, I am a huge advocate in self-expression, expression of the self, both vocally, physically, in every way, because you are who you are. Nobody can be like you, and nobody can do you how you do you, boo. Okay, so I highly believed in that, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take my chances. And I've always been a risk taker, so that's exactly what I did. So when I left the military, January 31st of 2022, I pursued my career in modeling and acting. So I did a lot of traveling. Most of my traveling was in Georgia. And with that, I took a few pictures. I'm going to go ahead and insert them right here. I was on a few sets, and a few of those movies you will see the coming 2023. So all of those are current movies. One of my favorite ones, though, that's coming up, it'll be most likely at the end of the year, was the remake of, well, not an official remake, but it was a remake in a way, both musical and movie of The Color Purple. That was one of my favorites. I loved being a part of that. That was like a real eye-opener, and I actually got to meet Oprah herself. Yes, I did. Like, I'm not talking about we just passed by each other. No, she actually was coaching me, and I actually got to speak to her like face to face. And it was just a really enlightening and beautiful experience, and it was such an honor because not many people can say that. So I met a lot of amazing cast, I met a lot of celebrities, and it was a beautiful thing. And I was doing a lot of extra work at that point in time. So from the time of January up until, I would say, June of this year, 2022, I did a lot of extra work, a lot of features, and it was just a really beautiful experience. I enjoyed it, but I just wanted more. I wanted to be more than just an extra and a feature, because when I said I wanted to be an actor and a model, I wanted to actually be, be more a part of it, to be able to express myself in the different characters, to do co-leads, lead roles, and that's what I really truly wanted. So I started taking more classes, not just apart from my full-time schooling. I actually started taking extra classes, filming classes, and I actually got signed. I'm actually signed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 agencies. I'm assigned to 5 agencies. So if that's something that you want to know about, how to get assigned to an agency, I can go ahead and do that for you. I could do a video for you as well. But I'm assigned to 5 agencies, but I learned a lot with these agencies. I've learned what I like, and I learned what I do not like. And out of the 5 agencies, I actually prefer 3 of them. I prefer 3 of the agencies. So 2 I will be letting go, because it's supposed to be a community. It's supposed to be a partnership, and 2 of them aren't doing what they're supposed to do. So I will be letting them go. That's the true thing about being a boss, being, working for yourself. It's a beautiful thing. And so I currently am doing a few films. And my focus now more so than anything is SAG parts. That's one of my main things, is to do mainly SAG. I'll do a few non-union, but my goal is mainly SAG. And the agencies that I am focused and working with, they know what my goals are, they know what I want to do, and that's what my main focus is. So I'm super excited to be able to let you know about all the future projects that I do have going on, and that I can't tell you anything right now because they have to wait until they're actually out there. But once they do, I will be more than happy to share that information with you. I'll probably even, if that's something that you want for me to do a vlog on where I'm on set, that is something that I'll be more than happy to do as well. So yeah, that's pretty much my experience on transitioning from the military to being an actress and model. And I'm so happy and I'm so excited. I'm so blessed, and I have not looked back since. It's just a true blessing. It is a really, really true blessing. I would tell anybody, never be afraid to follow your dreams and goals in life. I understand that there's all these thoughts in your head. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Listen, let me tell you something. If you really want something really, really badly and you go for it 120%, can't nothing stop you. And trust me, it will be paid for. Your bills will be paid for. Everything will be taken care of. Follow your dreams and goals in life. Never let anybody stop you from doing it. So that is my story time for today. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Try saying that 5 times in a row. Like, share, and subscribe. And more than anything, if you think that this video will go ahead and bless somebody else, go ahead and send this to them as well. Until the next video, blessings to you all.